every one of them react the same way. Because why? They all have the same instincts. And these instincts are something that, now this eye thing, that's big, that's really big. Because when you put your hand over their eye, it's just, I'm good. And then you pat like this. And another thing, when you got to have a colt pet like this, then pat. The pat is usually an irritant. But see, she's not too irritated, is she? She's pretty good. Again, I'm your friend. I'm also your leader. Right there, we're having a few problems, so we just... Now, I get some of them, you pat right here, you pat anywhere, and they go, so I do more of it. The more you do, the better they get. Huh, sweetie pie? Yes, sir. You're a cutie, aren't you? And pat all over them. See, this one's not really too tough right now. Not having, major issues. And what I'm going to show you, I didn't invent. Some things I invent, this I didn't invent. When I ride her, that is. This is the same thing. I didn't invent this. I just saw somebody doing it. I thought, that's a good idea. So I do it too. So she's moving forward. I want it away from her. Okay, now she's about to the stage where I think we could probably saddle her, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the saddle on her. But before I do that, I want to tell you one other thing here. This is, I don't know, it is my invention, I guess. See this, how that rope's attached to her halter? See that thing right there, that little button? There's no metal here. And I like it for a number of reasons, because metal to rope is a bad thing. So you can unbutton it and take it off. And so we're going to do that a lot on a lot of things that I'm going to be doing. Okay, her head's down. She's pretty relaxed. And that's what I want. I want relaxed. Relaxed is a good thing. The more relaxed they have, the less fear they have, and the less fear they have, the less danger they are. Right? Okay, sweetheart. What do you call her, by the way? What's her name?
Sugar.
Sugar! Of course! Okay, Sugar. Little sweetie pie. Now notice how she's quit chewing on the bit. By the way, he brought the horse over. I don't know, you were over here because of the clinic. What'd you come over for? But anyway, I told him I was looking for a 2-year-old. I had an anesthesia. Stallion. It was an Andalusian stallion. But these people were out of town. I'm going to have that horse in training pretty soon. But they were out of town, so the consequence of that is that they couldn't bring him. So I did this one. And she's a sweetie pie, aren't you? Yes, you're just a sweetie pie. Now, the next thing I'm going to do on her before I put the saddle on her is I'm going to build some control in. And that control comes laterally. Oh, I want to do one other thing. Let's do this. Yeah, we want to get a little more desensitized. So, we have the joystick and a little bit of a gizmo on the end of it. And I just kind of slap it out here like this. But before that, I'm going to put it up like that, like I did the other rope, around behind like that. Because all these things we want to desensitize. Now I'm on, obviously, the left horse. Everything I do is based on that principle. There's a right horse and there's a left horse. You fix both horses, you have both horses fixed. So we're just going to kind of hit the ground here. And I want her just to stand still and actually not even react to this. How do you do that? You do more of it. So desensitizing is just this. Just do whatever there is a problem with. That side's got more of a problem than this side, and when it comes across the top, that's a problem. So I just do more of it. Not too bad, huh, sweetheart? Yeah, just a sweetie pie, aren't you? All right, now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the control built in. And this is a huge part of so much that you do with a horse. Because as I build this control in, I'm going to use it to my advantage when there's a problem. And there could be problems, and so this fixes the problem. So I get a little lighter rope on it, and this is the part I want everybody to pay real close attention to, so let me go over closer so you can see. She's never had a snaffle bit on her. She needs to know the snaffle bit is what she needs to give to. So I use what the horse knows to teach them what they don't know in every case. Every case. So she knows the halter, right? So I attach this to the halter and the snaffle bit, okay? We're going to take that loose later on, but right here I want her to give to the left. So I pull and I hold. When she gives to me, right there I give back quickly. I'm going to do it again. Right there I give back quickly. Right there I give back quickly. Right there I give back quickly. And I want her to stay, because what they're looking for is they're looking for the release of pressure. So I want her to stay right there. I don't want her to move her face. Even though that's loose, I don't want her to move it. She figures this out pretty fast. Because I'm going to pop her. Not bad, but I'm going to put some pressure there. Okay? She's going to hold it, hold it, hold it. Notice how she's staying there? Now, it doesn't take very much pressure to hold her there, but what she's learning here is when I take that rein up on the left side, there she put a little more pressure on, so I'm going to just hold it until she releases. There it did, they did again, so I'm going to release it. There it comes again, right there. Release it. Release it. And by the way, you can't get this vertical without the vertical flexion. You can't get that unless you have the lateral flexion to the side. You can't get it because your horse is always going to be like this. Their natural tendency is to go into pressure. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. And that's what I usually do, is I'll usually pet them, usually over the eye. Right, I'm going to do it on the other side here in just a minute, so you'll see. What's that? I'm not hearing you. Let me get over there so I can hear you. Kiddo. Say again?
Make a lot of your equipment, like the halters and stuff, you make them a lot?
Oh, everything I've on there, I've made except the bit. I didn't braid the rope. And you know what on this? It's a good question, because you know why I make these? Because I can't buy them. They don't exist.
Yeah, because I've never seen a lead like that.
No, I make these. And the reason I make them is because I use them. I need them for this purpose right here. This Hackamore halter, that's why I made it. Okay, now we're going to go on the other side. We're going to do the same thing on the other side as we did right here. And she's going to learn a little faster over here. Why? Because she learned from the left side. Now here she's holding just a little bit, so I just hold her. I don't want that. Then when she gives it to me, I let her go. When she gives it to me, I let her go. She gives it to me, I let her go. She gives it to me right there. There we go. Right there. Oh yeah. She says, yeah, you think it's fun. It's not fun, man. You're holding my head over here, but I just want you to be happy about it. Just happy about it, okay? Happy about it. Release. Release. Now, what I'm going to do with this this control is I'm going to take it off the halter and put it only on the snaffle bit. Okay?